Hey, there you are. Good, good, good. So that time, as I said, having a little trouble with connectivity, but my last episode was okay. Hey, this is a fun one right here. This is, for some reason, visually, this stage, this step, I love it. And it's the first white layer. For those of you who are trying to do my technique, the white does not have any medium in it. If you knew my technique, please understand that all these little pots of paint, see those food containers, pre-mixed, they all are acrylic paints that I've made medium by mixing, that I've made transparent by mixing some medium. This is one of the mediums, Liquitex, gloss medium, and varnish. I'm not fussy about which brand, any brand we use. So that's why they're in those little containers, because they already have that medium mixed in with them. And but the white, of course, I want opaque. I mean, transparent white is an oxymoron, or translucent white is an oxymoron. Anyway, I'll let it go at that. So I'm doing white now, and looking at the reference. By the way, the wedding director just informed me that they are going to open these curtains later in the evening. Oh, what a relief. Whew. That is good news. Not only for my painting, it's good news for the people. Because it'll be such a more attractive room. So that's good news. Yahoo. Curtains are coming back open later. Okay, one of the things I like about doing this first layer of white. Can I get you guys a little closer? And I'm sorry for my bad sound quality. I've bought several microphones and will buy several more till I get this problem resolved. One of the fun parts about doing this first layer of white is that when I turn around here and look at my reference material, that is to say, when I look at what I'm painting, and I'm painting in white, I look at my reference through very different eyes. I see things I didn't see before. For some reason, the human eye evidently gravitates, or at least in Western civilization, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in the Western world, maybe it's because we grew up drawing with pencils, and pencils make dark lines on light paper, right? So we tend to focus in on dark things when we first look. But when you switch to white paint and you look at the reference, you say, whoa, I'm seeing very different things. And by the way, I call this opaque white, but technically speaking, it's not really opaque, it's translucent. Nancy, this is Meg. Meg, this is my wife Nancy. My assistant this weekend.
Seeing each other.
Yeah.
What is your role?
She's the boss, applesauce.
Well.
And I'm so happy.
Oh, good.
Way to go.
Pleasure to meet you. And this is, yeah, they're so sweet. They're so sweet. I don't say that.
So it's fun. Here I am doing this artificial tree that's been built on several of these tables. And so I'm doing sky holes, right? Traditional, if you will. Pretty traditional sky holes. Even though it's an artificial tree and it's a window. Oh, I was saying that the white is actually translucent. And even in places like this right here where it's pretty opaque at the moment, as it dries, it's a little bit, that's one of the weaknesses of acrylics. They tend to transparentize, grow more transparent as they dry. It's a weakness unless you know that happens, then you just work with it.
Whereabouts are you? We've been talking about.
I told you a while ago, if you were watching, I said I was doing the mullions in the windows. I was drawing them with pencils, and I said they were just guidelines at that time, because I would subsequently be doing the mullions, that's those lines. I'd be rendering the mullions several times. Well, as of this layer right here, this is the third time that I've rendered those mullions. First time was pencil, second time was brush, and you weren't watching me, I was using plastic scraper combination and and a couple different colors of paint. So there was variety there. And now I'm painting them in reverse. See? So they're beginning to get interesting. Our eye, the human eye, does not like seeing the same old, same old, same old, same old. So anytime in a painting that there's an oft repeated pattern, this happens a lot in architecture, but it happens in nature. If you're doing a whole bunch of trees, we don't like to see each tree rendered in the same technique or the same manner. Of course, that makes it tricky because you can't just do any old, combination. You can't draw one way and another in a way that makes the first one a Y, so to speak. So you have to come up with a way to do repeated patterns in a way that works well in the context of the whole. So this layer won't last very long. The wedding guests, the wedding is over, by the way, and the wedding guests are behind me and upstairs and outside enjoying a cocktail hour before they come into this room. I'll put some more wet paint up here and then smear it. There we go. Is that a nice trick? Wet paint. I'll be smearing a lot of stuff before the night's over. I explained in my very first video tonight that this is going to be a warm painting. The light that I'm going to be focused on emphasizing the most is the warm indoor light, even though the cool blues coming through the window are an important secondary light source. But the primary lighting emphasis and focus is going to be the candles and the lights and the special lighting and so on and so forth. So it will be a warm light. And you're beginning to see that, just beginning to see it. Well, I am. I guess you're not. Up here with the lights in the ceiling, and then down here right now, my first layer of candles on the tables. As I called it earlier, a whole constellation of candles across the room. By the way, before all those marks dry, I want to smear them around. I'll be doing those candles several times, several layers. So this is not the only time I'll be rendering. I'm going to take a chance and put the bride right here ready. And I'm going to take a chance and do some reflection on the floor. Reflection of some of those big windows. So that'll be a cool light down there on the floor, right? Okay, Nancy, I need you to move for just a second, because I'm about to throw some paint. I want this brush to be fairly wet and have some paint on it. Good enough. Okay, I'm going to wipe some of those drips off, but a lot of that splattering will stay. That's it for this layer. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching.